visuals, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week. We talk about anything Hydra. Hail Hydra! That's right, visuals, not really. Any new term, hopefully long term. I'm a cringy cunt. Any newcomers who we want to make long term. That's just a really cringy crap meme I've made for myself. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that loads because I think just the regular people watch. And it's time to do another Pokemon mini-series review. That's right, we have a new weekly mini-series. It did get announced, the Pokemon Into the Snow, On the Snow, With the Snow? Pokemon Hisuian Snow. I've actually had to just make sure I brought it back on the background to remember what its name was. Hisuian Snow onto the Icy Blue episode 1, and we're going to do weekly reviews because I'm pretty sure it's weekly. Spoiler heavy, I guess, with a really squeaky chair, because we did it for Pokemon Evolutions. We did a weekly sort of roundup and review of each episode, and we got episode 1 of this, and wow. What a really cool, great, amazing miniseries with a nice cliffhanger. Well, I hope it's a cliffhanger at the end because I want to see what happens next. I hope we don't just move on to something else completely random. I'm assuming we're going to continue with this. But this is a really dark and scary introduction. But first of all, the show is extremely beautiful. It's all about the Hisui region, Old Sinnoh. Obviously spinning off the back of the Pokemon Legends Arceus game. So I'm sure we're going to explore more of them. We'll see Cleavor and Hisuian Electrode and Arcanine. I'm assuming we'll get all that shenanigans. And a lot of the Hisuian variants. But it was a really nice little show. I think it was, how long was it in the end? It was 6 minutes 32, but you get a little couple credits, a bit of credits at the end. Just call it 6 minutes. But it was a beautifully animated show. It looked fantastic, capturing some of the landscape from the Hisui region, and seeing very few. In fact, how is it in the end? It's like 2 Pokemon. More dealing with, we get the introduction of a father and his son, Alec, I think his name was, and it's about his sort of the dad being aware of the surrounding areas and whatnot. You know, there's dangerous Pokemon living about, especially a really dangerous Pokemon in the form of Zoroark. And his son being very curious and mischievous and whatnot. And his son ends up going into a little adventure into the woods by kind of not any fault of his own. He sees this Zorua trying to make like a big spooky ghost out of its tail and whatnot. And he sees like its aura. He goes closer and he's got this little mask on. And then just something happens. They tumble down, they're together and they fall, and episode ends. You don't quite know what's going to happen next. So it's all about first exploring the Hisui region, the people's first real introduction with Pokemon, because we hear them say about, you know, there's a dangerous Pokemon and Pokemon and humans won't ever live together and whatnot. And obviously now, if these people in the show could see how the future Pokemon is, you know, that's completely wrong. But yeah, it was extremely beautiful. It was extremely heartwarming and heartfelt. The music was very fitting with the time and the artistic direction of this show. It was really great choice. The start of what I'm going to assume is a continued story started off really fantastic because, like I said, Hisui region, people coming over, they're discussing it. We've got this story of this extremely dangerous Pokemon, people in the Pokemon's first relationships, the building of, you know, Jubilife Village and whatnot, and how that's going to prosper and get bigger, and other people coming in for the boats and stuff. So it was a nice way to kick us off. It was a really cool episode 1. But the biggest talking point I think we have to talk about is that opening. We get like what looks like maybe under the water. I think it's under the water. We come up and we see like these silhouettes of people. They're all wavy and foggy. They're just like black shadows with holding flames, and we see what I can only describe as Pokemon, I think, murder. It's really fucking heartbreaking. It's like, what the fuck is going on? There's this Zorua and there's these people. The people are obviously doing it because they must be scared of it, or they completely don't understand. So they just, I think they attack it. It doesn't really shows you what's happening with them with the torches. Then they're looking over what I think is the dead body of a Zorua. And then a Zoroark we see go absolutely berserk, because I'm assuming it's the child of this Zoroark, and he screams and all this power thingies. And I don't know if it's any connection or reason as to why we got the ghost element in the Zorua and the Zoroark in a Hisuian form. Maybe we'll find that out. But it was a really powerful moment because correct me if I'm wrong, visuals, I could be wrong here. I don't think we've physically seen proper humans just going out and mass murdering a Pokemon. Well, a mass murder needs to be more than one, but you know, beating to death a single little Pokemon. It was fucked. What we'll do, tell you what I'm going to do, I'll mute it because I don't want to get done for any copyright shit. Where's mute on my remote? I'm going to mute it. I'm going to play it and I'm going to relive it quickly because it's, like I said, it's all kinds of fucked. You get a little bit of the corner. Yeah, so we start off with this little underwater bit and we see the flames of the villagers or whoever. And we come out the water and we can see them standing over and the camera's just coming back over. And they're all looking in proper, looking, I think we see some, I think that's going to be Mightyena. Is that maybe, it looks like an Arbok. Yeah, and this Zorua just dead. Laying there, unless there's something else, unless it wasn't the people and it was someone else that caused this. And the Zoroark, but then again, I don't think it would be. We see the people at the top and the Zoroark just go fucking berserk, full of so much anger and hate and rage. And we get this beautiful little Hisuian snow Pokemon. It just looks gorgeous. And there we have it. We're ready to go with this absolute crazy fucked up shenanigans. I can completely understand why Zoroark's pissed off. People are cunts. It's 6 minutes, so not a great deal to talk about, but definitely enough to get us going for whatever episode 2 of Hisuian Snow. I'm assuming, well, this is called Onto the Icy Blue, so maybe it'll have another name. This is Hisuian Snow, episode 1, Onto the Icy Blue. Yes, visuals, please go check it out for yourselves and let me know what you think's happened at the start of this. And of course, we will be behind on these videos because the way I will always record 2 weeks ahead for the channel, so I can try and stay on top with work and whatnot. But visuals, that was my spoiler-heavy review for Pokemon Hisuian Snow, Onto the Icy Blue. It definitely gets a 10 out of 10 because visually, yeah, we've already established that it looks beautiful and whatnot. But I am so curious. I am so invested in what's happened to the Zoroark. Did the people really kill it? What's Zoroark going to do? What's this Alec boy going to do with the Zoroark he's found? Is that the same Zoroark? Maybe it wasn't dead. We don't know, visuals. But thank you so much for watching. Go check out this episode. And visuals, thanks for watching. Rose Gaming, and you, keep it out.